What up, friends?
What up, world? It's your boy Jimbo.
And I'm that guy, Joe.
And welcome to another episode of Patio Pours.
Welcome back to the patio, friends. So we're gonna do a quick little backyard session. Try a couple things. Let you guys know about a couple things. We haven't been on as much recently. Y'all know we kind of just do whatever the fuck we want to do. But no, we've had good things cooking. Oh shit, she's rolling. I thought it was going to hold at the top. I love when it makes a little crowded. It actually doesn't spill over.
Hydrodynamics.
Yeah, dude. All right, tell them about these, dude. I don't know about these Rangers.
So Voodoo doesn't really put a lot on there. They're not local, but we do love New Belgium.
Where'd you find them at?
I just found them at Deerberg's. It was a nice, it was an IPA mix pack.
Did you hear about that, or you just stumbled on it?
I just stumbled on it.
Yeah, I haven't heard shit about these Voodoo Rangers. I don't know about this.
This one is Voodoo Vice.
Yeah, you'll know we're hopheads, too.
Yeah.
And
all I know is 7%.
Voodoo's one of my favorite
7.1
single cans to get at any of the gas stations. So I was kind of surprised when you pulled these out. I was like, what the fuck is that? Because this can is awesome.
Yeah.
Like all Miami Vice style, Vice City.
Voodoo Ranger is always, New Belgium, you know.
Yeah. Like we always talk about quality macro brews. They're definitely one of them. The head's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fuck, that's like cappuccino froth.
Fruity, even a little
very fruity.
You know what? Even settlement in this thing, like you don't see that in a lot of macro brews.
It is real fruity. I'm trying to figure out. There's a little bit of citrus, but I don't think it's like a grapefruit taste. There's something kind of tropical.
Very Miami.
Right, you know, there's something like there's something kind of tropical, like it feels like summertime. Which, I mean, a lot of IPAs are great for the summer, but like, yeah, there's some kind of tropical fruit flavor. I don't know.
I mean, look at the sunlight.
What they got in here, but this is really, really nice. Very pleasant brew.
Very pleasant, very drinkable. I mean, definitely. I just found the Voodoo Ranger mix pack. It had some of that juice force that we did.
Yeah, surprisingly good.
Yeah. Surprisingly
good. Like, if you guys haven't tried Juice Force, I know it was a summer brew. It might not be as easy to find now.
If you find this back, you're gonna find it.
But Juice Force is crazy because it's like a tropical punch flavored beer, and it really does have like almost notes of Hawaiian punch. But it's good. It's a beer this is much hoppier. But that I thought was really impressive because for as much fruit taste as it has, it doesn't remind me of a juice.
Yeah.
A little bit juicy because
it's a juicy
one of these IPAs. You know, most of these Voodoo Rangers are a little juicy, but yeah, the fact that it still tastes and finishes like a beer.
I mean, I was sitting out on the patio with the fire last night drinking a couple of these, not necessarily the Vices, but the Juice Forces, and
I like this, and actually. We didn't do it on purpose. We're out here fucking around in the yard, so these have been sitting for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And actually, I think the temperature is perfect on this.
Mapping out the second patio. That's right. We're gonna have 2 patios over here.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, I really like this. This is a super strong okay for me.
Oh yeah.
I'd almost give it a fuck yeah, just because it's another one of those that I'm just like I'm kind of struggling to like place it. I'm like, what is that? Like, it's got me real intrigued.
Here's what I'll say is I don't know that for sure I would seek out the Vice by itself.
That's the line right there.
But this pack of 4 IPAs from New Belgium Voodoo Ranger, absolutely, I'll seek this whole pack out again.
Yeah, totally worth it, man. I'm gonna go find me one. It's got a decent lace, not crazy, it's not super strong, but also this isn't a super heady real hoppy IPA either.
That's the other thing. This is kind of a more intro beer. I mean, it's got some of those hop notes we like, but at the same time,
get rid of the rest of that foam. Yeah.
All right, let's pour up that other one.
Experimental.
So one thing I don't like when these beers don't tell you what it is. It just says Vice. I mean, I get the vibe. I know what vibe they're going for, but...
Yeah, and you find it a lot more with breweries like this. Like, these guys are huge. They're pretty commercial.
Yeah.
So they're like, whatever. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, plus I think a lot of the bigger entities, they want us to fucking Google and look it up, you know? That's more of a classic Voodoo Ranger can style. Experimental.
No sediment in this one.
It's almost got like a Michael Jackson coat going on in this can.
I'm bad.
Oh, it definitely smells hoppier.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh. Look at that in the sun. Look at that in the sun, boyo.
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, yeah. That one's got that punch of hop.
See, yeah. The
kind of piney.
The Vice is fun because for somebody who drinks a lot of IPAs, it's different.
Yeah.
It's a different flavor profile. It's not as hoppy. It doesn't remind me of a lot of IPAs or even a lot of other Voodoo Rangers. But then this one, though, it's like, all right, this is the IPA I drink all the time. I drink the shit out of this one. When I think IPA, this really kind of hits all the notes that I want.
Yeah.
Pretty bitter, not too much, a little bit dry, definitely fucking hoppy. That's a beautiful lace on it, though. It's like a perfect ring right there. All right, so now let's get to the fun shit.
So, there is a real reason we're really recording today.
Sneak peeks, behind the scenes, upcoming things.
So this right here, and this is going to look a lot less professional.
We're not there yet.
But this right here, yeah, it looks like we're going back to high school. What is it? Was that vodka with cranberry juice in it?
No, what that reminds me of, bro.
This right here,
11th grade.
This right here is Berhuisen. This is a berry mead. And who made this berry mead that is in a ice mountain spring water bottle?
Right.
Well, our friend, we'll call him Mead Mike.
The Mead Master.
The Mead Master. Joe and I have joined a horde or a collective.
Yeah. So if you really follow us, you might have noticed a few weeks ago, I put up a post, just a little behind the scenes of a batch of mead that was getting mixed up. Our good friend Dub Flo from Egan's Rats.
Friend of the show, been on the show.
Episode 98 or 99, something like that. Go back and check it out. Dub's cool as shit. But anyway, part of why we've gotten so close as friends is because he's a mead head, like we are. And so he knew that I wanted to get into making it, and he's got the guy. He'd been telling me for a little while, man, you got to meet my buddy. My buddy, he's the mead man. He's a master. He's got this shit. He wants to get us involved and help us get it going. All right, cool. Let's make this happen. So a few weeks ago we ran our first batch. We didn't document it, but fast forward a few weeks, and the other night, Thursday night, we loaded up our first batch. So we officially have multiple batches of mead going.
In the basement right now, we got 10 gallons fermenting. We've got just your traditional straight honey mead, and then we've got one with a little orange in it.
We got a traditional with an orange zest added, and we'll see how it goes. But this was what really, I was down to make mead no matter what, but this is what really sold us is our new friend, our new mead master friend. This guy is fucking good.
Would you say he's
is talented?
He's the chieftain of our horde, if you will.
Yeah, for real. Oh, man.
So this right here,
so good,
is mead with hibiscus and tea. Some other shit in it.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember his full recipes because we've tried several batches. I mean, he's got a lot going. Yeah. The reason why we're not telling you too much about our new friend is because he's going to be on an episode real soon. So be looking for that. Probably be episode 106 or 107. But yeah, we're gonna have him tell you the whole story and everything, and tell you more about his recipes. But bottom line is this is quality. I mean, you can check the color a little bit. Might give you a little bit of an idea just how rich the flavor is, but the depth of flavor in this mead, the flavor of the honey, you know, without being overly sweet, and then also without being overly floral, you got that the other thing, real strong hibiscus finish.
We're not even using. I don't want to say we're not using quality ingredients. We're not using locally sourced.
Well, honey's honey, but yeah, we're not using local sourced. We don't have a hookup with a local apiary where we're buying raw, unfiltered honey with honeycombs in it from somebody around the way. Hopefully, we can we'll get to that point at some point, but financially, we're buying bulk honey, just standard wildflower honey. Yeah. But
you can make a product like this, man. The quality that's coming out, the quality that comes out, the product is
No, it's beautiful. And I was sitting there the other night because I hadn't tried this one. Like I said, I met up with the guys a few weeks ago, ran our first batch. That batch is a traditional honey mead, just straight honey, and then a traditional with peach added. And a hefty amount of peach and peach juice in there too. So those actually are about to be ready.
Did those peaches come from a can?
Yeah.
Were they put there by a man in a factory downtown?
They are canned peaches, and you use, and that was the thing that Mike said too. Like use all the juice.
Yeah.
That's in the can. Like use that nectar and everything. But yeah, and so that day I didn't get to try this one. And the other night when I introduced you guys and we ran our batch, I was sitting there like racking my brains. I'm like trying to figure out what is that fucking flavor? Like what is that? I've never drank anything with hibiscus. I don't.
It does have lemon zest in it. He did say that.
That's that little zestiness, that little tart.
Yeah.
Tart flavor, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I never, ever would have put my finger on the tea until he said it. And I'm like, oh, shit, that makes so much sense, man.
Yeah.
Really talented, really high quality. Can't wait for you guys to meet him.
And then this one that I have sitting in the water bottle, this is Berhoisten. This is the mixed berry that he brought over for us to try.
Yeah, and I think if I remember right, I think he said there's not like one berry that's prominent.
Right.
Like it's a pretty even mix.
Yeah.
It's not like there's more raspberry and then a little bit of this and this.
It's your mixed berry candies.
Yeah.
But like a better version.
Almost smells like a wine.
I was trying to play that
Professional beer podcast, dude.
Professional beer podcast. Well, you know what? I'm not spilling a little beer here.
Like we're like beer podcast veterans.
Yeah. Like this isn't my 100-something episode. Never mind the shorts in between.
Yeah, it almost
this
smells
one
like
has
a wine.
more of a wine smell to it. I mean it.
And actually,
and look at that little bit of, just like wine, that little bit of viscosity in there. When you swirl it around, you watch it just.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and his wife makes some really good blends too. She made some blend of wine and mead and I think a little bit of juice, and like it blew me away.
Yeah.
It was literally like a beautiful sweet potion that we were drinking at MEAD on Main, dude. I was like, I was like, fruit punch? Like, what the fuck is this Kool-Aid? You know, it's got that little bit of a kick because there's alcohol, of course. Yeah, there's alcohol, but it's like a dangerous like rum punch. Like you don't realize how strong it really is. Yeah, and you're just like, ooh, that's delicious. A little more. More.
Yeah, man. So we we are part of this horde now. We'll be making. We're gonna be cranking out
We're gonna start getting some things going. Will this lead us into having some sort of business or operation down the road? Maybe. That'd be amazing. But I know that if you have followed us at all for a while, you've heard us say multiple times that we want to brew. Like, we want to brew so bad. And just through seeking that out and getting advice from people, I didn't realize how easy mead was to make. So then once I got schooled on that, it was like, wait a minute, we got to buy a few ingredients and we have everything we need right now. So we're still going to brew. That's going to happen.
And the one thing I kind of...
We're officially getting into mead.
The one kind of thing I got from Mike is that, you can have drinkable mead in 10 to 20 days. However, it's going to take a while before it really... So he brought over a bottle of 7-month-old, just traditional mead. Yeah. That he had back sweetened it a little bit. That's when he had sweetness after it's fermented.
Yeah, after the whole process.
But he said it tasted like shit when he first tried it, and now it's really good. So later, it's a time investment.
And I think he said it was about 5 or 6 months before he was actually liking the flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a time investment. So it's not like. We're not going to, well, first of all, we don't have a license, but it's not like we're selling bottles next week. Yeah. But... Yeah,
but most importantly, though, like, we are dipping our hands into brewing and making
we're dipping our hands into the world we love.
We're making homemade mead. It's beer is still on our agenda. We will be getting to home brews, and we'll get to the point where we'll have our own quality shit. that we can share with our friends.
Yeah.
Like you. Oh, shit. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it?
If we can get our user climb up, like, subscribe, share.
We'll start giving away some of our homebrew.
Giving away some mead bottles and shit like that.
I would do it.
I would do it.
I'd be like,
absolutely, I'd do it.
Like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna pick a random winner.
Yeah.
You could do the classic Instagram one. We could make a post of maybe like our first run.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll pick somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly, man. We might. I would be down. But yeah, it's exciting times. One beer at a time is officially making mead.